Hello and welcome to the Daily Comic and Collectible, episode 484. Now today, the collectible of the day is the Funko Toys, DC Comics, All-American number 16, Alan Scott, Green Lantern, Pop comic cover. Ringing the arrival of the Green Lantern Pop comic cover with cheers. Celebrate the origin story of Green Lantern with an exclusive collectible, which features the original comic book cover art from DC Comics All-American Comics, issue number 16, from July of 1940. A pop of Green Lantern, wielding his power ring, comes pre-packaged with the cover art in a protective case that can be hung on your wall. The vinyl figure is approximately 4 inches in height, while the dimensions of the protective case are 7 inches wide by 10 3/4 inches high. Complete your DC collection with the Pop comic cover Green Lantern collectible. This is a Walmart exclusive, only by Funko Toys. Now, the comic of the day is All-American Comics, Volume 1, issue number 16, with a cover date of July 1940. My version is a facsimile from November of 2023. This issue contains 7 stories total, with my story by Bill Finger, art by Martin Nodell, and cover by Sheldon Maldoff. This story is titled The Origin of Green Lantern. The story opens with engineer Alan Scott and his colleague, Jimmy, traveling aboard a train across the American Midwest. Alan is present to inspect the recent designed trestle bridge. Alan recently outbid a rival engineer named ALOT Decker for the trestle bridge contract, and Jimmy is concerned that Decker might try to sabotage the bridge's test trial. Alan assures him that there's nothing to worry about. However, as fate would have it, a bomb explodes beneath the bridge, derailing the train. Everyone on board is killed in the explosion. Everyone but Alan Scott. Alan awakens and finds a strange emerald lantern resting near the wreckage. The lantern begins glowing, and an eerie voice begins to chant, 3 times shall I flame green. First, to bring death. Second, to bring life. And third, to bring power. Known as the Green Flame of Life, the disembodied voice infuses Alan with visions of the past. Flashback. 2,000 years ago, a green meteor came to Earth and landed in the provinces of China. An aging occultist named Chang discovered the meteor and listened to the same spectral promises of death, life, and power. Cutting away a portion of the alien rock, Chang fashioned it into a small lantern. The neighboring villages distrusted the sorcerer, and before long a mob gathered together and killed him. The Flame of Life fulfilled the first and its prophecies by flaming and killing Chang's murderers. The flame traveled across the globe for centuries, until it eventually fell into the hands of a mental patient named Billings. Billings remolded the lamp into the shape of a train conductor's lantern. The Green Flame of Life flared again and mystically restored Billings' sanity, granting him a new lease on life. As promised, the second of 3 prophecies had been fulfilled. Back in the present, the Green Flame of Life flares for a 3rd time, granting the gift of power to Alan Scott. Following the lantern's instructions, he cuts away a small piece of the lantern and molds it into a ring. The Flame of Life instructs that in order to effectively wield his power, he must charge his ring with energy from the lantern once every 24 hours. With this fantastic new power under his command, Alan sets out to find Albert Decker, the man responsible for blowing up the Trestle Bridge. Glowing like a green phantom, he phases through the walls of Decker's office and forces him to take responsibility for the bridge's destruction. Moments after Decker confesses to his crime, he falls away dead from fright. Alan Scott decides to use his newfound powers and tools to fight crime as a man of mystery. He becomes the Green Lantern. Geek Fact: this is considered a major key, being the first appearance and origin of Alan Scott, the first Green Lantern, and the first appearance of a Green Lantern in comics. It's also the first appearance of the Green Flame of Life. Bonus Geek Fact: the Green Flame of Life was also called Starheart and is an experimental weapon created by the Guardians of the Universe, and the main power source for Golden Age Green Lantern, Alan Scott. Another bonus geek fact: this is the first appearance of Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern. The character of Green Lantern was created by graphic artist Martin Nodell in 1940. Alan will become a recurring character not only in this series, but also in All-Star Comics from 1940 to 1978, and Green Lantern Volume 1 from 1941 to 1949, and Comics Cavalcade from 1943 to 1954. Yet another bonus geek fact: Green Lantern's first version of the Oath is not recited until his third adventure in All American Comics, Volume 1, Issue number 18, from September of 1940. Advertising ad facts. Open up the cover of this issue and you'll see this ad.
Boys and girls, we hope you like the new cover design on this issue of All American Comics. We know you're going to like our new feature, which begins on the very next page. The Green Lantern. Thrilling, startling, and different. Don't forget, this month's issue of Flash Comics is also on sale now. Plus, get your Curtis Baby Ruth for only 5 cents. It's rich in pure dextrose, the sugar your body uses directly for energy. Candy is delicious food. Enjoy some every day. In fact, what is the brightest star? Sirius, the dog star. And for thrills and adventure, don't miss this first issue of All-Star Comics. Here is a miniature reproduction of the first issue. Contains all brand new episodes of the headline features from 4 of America's leading comic magazines. Soon on sale at all newsstands.
And now for Ripley's Believe It or Not.
In the recent repeal election, the town of Ty, Georgia, voted 40 for repeal and 40 against. A.M. Willard's famous painting, The Spirit of 76, shows the American flag in the background. But it wasn't even adopted by Congress until 1777, a full year later.
Wow!
Here's the name of a transfer and storage company: Be Slow and Steel, in Seattle, Washington. And the Chamber of Commerce building in Williamsburg, West Virginia, is built entirely out of coal.
And final geek fact. Green Lantern, Volume 3, Issue number 19, from December of 1991, retcons the Alan Scott story and reveals that the green flame of life is actually the spirit of a deceased member of the Green Lantern Corps named Yalin Gur. This significant detail physically links Alan to the Green Lantern Corps. Historically, he had always been treated as a completely separate entity. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me for another Daily Comic and Collectible, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. This is Cat Fan Comics Man, and I'll catch you on the flip. Over and out.